Folks, we are really excited about not only this amazing album, but really sharing with you tonight just great gift solutions and ideas. I want to introduce you to the wonderful world of WhatALight. And what a light indeed. Folks, this is one of the most highly rated items that we have on our entire website at hsn.com. WhatALight has become something of a legend on HSN because this is a light that you can take outside while you're walking the dog. It could be an emergency light for your emergency preparedness kit. This is a light that you can use to do your makeup. You can permanently install in the closet or the pantry, and you don't ever have to worry about buying batteries. Well, live tonight, I think there's about 2,500 to go around, or 3,000. A huge, huge hit and a last-minute edition, but we're excited it's here. Mr. Tom Wise, and this really is his baby. He has, I believe, 3 wonderful children.
Yes, I do.
This is like your 4th.
That's my 4th.
How are you, sir?
I'm well, sir. How are you,
know Jane Lynch is over there.
I do. I'm very excited. What a great song.
She's looking at you, Tom. She's looking at you.
I'm verklempt.
Okay, Tom, we love this. It was in my host pick.
Correct.
And we're doing it tonight.
And this is it for the season. The batch of WhatALights land at the end of December, I'm sorry to say.
Okay.
This is also best price ever. Anywhere that you might need light, that's what the WhatALight is for. Look at this. You've got 60, I'm gonna turn it off so you can see. You got 60, not 2 or 3 that you find on a flashlight, but 60 super bright LEDs. You've got 2 settings. You've got super bright, and then you got unbelievably bright. The battery,
bright and brighter.
The battery you need is already included. It's a rechargeable battery. The recharging technology is already included. You can recharge up to 300 times. The batteries themselves are, excuse me, the bulbs themselves are rated to last 10,000 hours. That's an hour a day, Adam, for about 25 years. That's crazy. So you can recharge it, you can use it, mount it, you can use the stand, you can lay it flat if you're underneath the sink, anywhere that you need light, in a shed, if you're walking the dog, as Adam mentioned.
Yeah, I said that
Working on the car.
I didn't say that one. But there's so many ideas, Tom.
How about if you have an emergency and the light goes on automatically?
Yeah.
Many people pick up a couple. Well, first of all, they're great gifts. There's walking the dog. But how about this? What if you have an emergency and you lose power? What do? Where's the flashlight? Candles? Let's hope not. How about if you had a light that would go on automatically if you lose power?
Now, what did you just do?
Look at this. I lost power by pulling out the plug.
Okay.
So I suggest putting one in the house somewhere that's going to go on if you lose power. You lose power, the light goes on and it stays on for up to 6 hours. It stays up 6 hours on the second level. On the first level, it's super bright for 4 hours. That's brilliant. Everybody's calm. Everybody knows that the light's on. I mean, at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. If you lose light, now what?
It is a great gift, but honestly, you need to get one of these for your house. I think we've all got that space that's a little bit too dark, that cupboard that we open, under the counter in the kitchen. We've always wanted built-in lights, in the closet, in the wardrobe. Now you've got it, and you don't need anybody else to do it for you. You can do it yourself. It's only $24.95, and I'm going to use a word, Tom, that I very rarely do, and it's in the words I shouldn't be using, but I have to say it.
All right.
For all the good reasons, it's very cheap. It's a high-quality product, but it's incredibly inexpensive.
I mean, think about it. How much would you pay just for rechargeable batteries? Just for a rack of 8 rechargeable batteries and a battery recharger. Yeah. Very expensive. If you have a flashlight, you'll never use it again once you use the WhatALight. You've got the mounting brackets are included, so you can mount it with the 2 little screw holes in the back, all right? Then you've got the stand, so you can stand it up if you're fixing a flat tire, or you've got the handle if you're walking the dog or you're just putting it in the chickens.
Well, indeed. Dogs, chickens, pigs, rats, it doesn't matter, anything. Folks, you are truly in for a treat when you get it because you don't ever have to buy other stuff. There's no batteries needed. It's fully rechargeable. Colors, we have blue, red, purple, pink. Okay, so blue, red, purple, or pink. Tom, they are telling me to tell you that you must go to the stairs.
All right.
It's a stair alert.
Let's think about this. If you lost power right now, what would you do?
What?
What would you do? Would you scramble around to try? Hopefully you find your flashlight.
You would.
Maybe you would. Maybe, hopefully, you're not going to put it. Burn anything to get to generate illumination. But if you could find your old flashlight, well, what would you do? Maybe you could turn it on, and the bad guy can see what's going on. They can see you, and then you turn it against the wall. Look at this.
You can't see anything.
You can't hardly see anything. However, if you use the WhatALight, you can illuminate everything.
Who's that up there?
We just wanted to see what was up there, Adam. You didn't invite us this in all the way, so we just wanted to see what it was.
Jane Lynch is
Oh,
trying to
my
break
goodness.
into my house.
I am trying to break into the other part of your house. We're trying to break into your bedroom.
It's not very exciting, Jane. Just you don't want to go in.
We can tell. Let's go. Go on,
the
folks.
heck?
There's nothing to see up here. Nothing to look
What's
at.
going on here?
Folks, we are down to the final 6. I'm blushing. I'm very blushing. That's the Emmy Award-winning Jane Lynch. You know, she's here. She's here. Folks, we are really excited that you're loving this. I need to ask you, Tom. Did you say? Forgive me. This is the last we have until Christmas.
This is absolutely. The next shipment comes in at the December 29th.
Well, that's too late.
And it's too late for the holidays, so this is it. I took the battery, the rechargeable battery, Adam, to an electrical engineer. I said, how many regular D-cell batteries would I need to replace the power of the energy that's already integrated inside the rechargeable battery? He said you'd need nearly 300 D-cell batteries. You'll never buy a battery. You've got all that electrical energy integrated in your WhatALight as it sits out of the box, comes out of the box charged up. The recharging technology is also integrated in there, and you never have to buy a battery. It's like buying a car and never paying for gas.
Now that sounds good. Doesn't that sound good? All right, if you want the blue, there's 100 left. In the red, there's 400. In the pink, there's about 70. And in the purple, I think about 300. So we are now down to the wire. For your home, yes. For an emergency, yes. When you're out camping, yes. Tailgating, yes. When you're walking the dog, it's fantastic.
Absolutely.
And you can't go to the store, and this is the big deal, and find anything similar, even at half the price.
No way. Nobody's got anything like this anywhere in the country. It's exclusive here at HSN. Now watch this. You might say, well, really, how bright is it? I've tried LED battery-powered lights in the past, and I've been a little bit disappointed. We've taken a 60-watt light bulb. This has been around for almost 100 years. You know how bright that is. I will measure from about a foot away. That's how you measure lumens, and it's going to check in somewhere around 600 or so. This one's a little thin. So it comes in about 480. Let me get a little higher. Here we go. 630.
Okay.
So there's a reading.
I see it.
So you know how bright those are. Now, if you go ahead and you buy one of these lanterns, you've got to pay for 8 D-cell batteries before it gives you any light at all. That's going to be at least $8. And then if you want to buy rechargeable batteries, more expensive than that. This is going to give you about 350 lumens. Can you read that? 330, 340.
So not as good, Tom.
Not as good. Now, lastly, we've got the WhatALight. I'll be out here already. 900. I get closer. 1,000. 1,200. I get to the foot away. 17. This is a very, very bright light. Look at 18, 1,900. Super bright. You'll never be disappointed with how this WhatALight fills up the room with light.
I mean, these are flying off the shelves, folks. Please bear with us. The last chance for Christmas. So this is the last quantity for Christmas. If it's a gift idea, these 3 minutes are your final 3 minutes. It's not on in 2 hours or tomorrow at 9 or tomorrow at 10. Last chance saloon. We've had so many wonderful ideas over the past few years about what folks use their WhatALight for. We've had ladies who message and say, I use this, I put it on the counter in the bathroom when I'm doing my makeup. When I'm picking and plucking and preening, they're using this. For all those spaces that you always wanted a bit more light, you got it. And even though it's hard to see, and maybe we could bring the studio lights down, these are super bright LEDs, 60 of them, that don't run out or wear out, certainly not for a long, long time. So you don't need to do anything with it. And Tom, for, again, I say $24, we pay for the shipping on that.
It's a great offer. We get these directly from the factory. There's no middleman touching them. Rechargeable battery technology. Nobody offers a flashlight with a rechargeable battery like this. You're going to get up to 300 recharges on this. I charge mine about once a month or so. That's 12 times a year, 300 times. I'm going to get years of service from this. Plus, the bulbs themselves virtually will never wear out. 10,000 hours is what it's rated for. Stand it, sit it. If you're working underneath the sink, you don't have to have anybody helping you. Again, don't spend a lot of money or any money on batteries. The batteries you need are included. It's a rechargeable battery. You plug it in. Oh, by the way, buy a couple. You have one that's ready to go, so if you have a power outage, the light will go on automatically, and then maybe you've got a second one that you use to walk the dog or you take camping.
Well, because it's a proper light. It's not some silly flashlight or torch or lantern.
Exactly.
Which is dispersing only a little bit. This is super bright. I mean, the clue's in the name. It's a super bright WhatALight. I think for an emergency, whether it's a snowstorm, God forbid it's any type of natural disaster, this is going to be a real godsend because this is going to give you so much broad illumination rather than just a little insy-binsy bit. I don't know what word I just used.
You're just making words up, Adam. That's fine. I'm comfortable with that.
I've got it from you, Tom. I learned from the best. By the way, in about 90 seconds, Tom is going to do something which we are over the moon with. Are you ready for this?
I'm very excited about it.
Oh my God. Okay, Tom, final 90 seconds. We're over 1,000 sold. This is all we've got as a gift. And, you know, 2 years ago, I gave this to Chelsea's Aunt Nancy. She loved it. One of the best gifts I ever gave her. We ever gave her. You must feel so great, though, when you read the reviews, because we're talking about hundreds of 5-star reviews.
People that say, I've been disappointed with the LED lighting in the past. I bought something with a couple of batteries in it. You know how I introduced myself to this piece, Adam? Some years ago, I had a closet that they built a brand new house and they never put a light in it.
Right.
So I went out and I bought one of those LED bulbs that looks like a light bulb. Has a little 2 LED lights in there. You had to buy 4 AA batteries. Yeah. I turned it on. I couldn't even see my shoes. It was I put a second one. My hand on my heart. I bought a second one, put 2. I still couldn't see anything in there. And of course, somebody leaves the light on, and you've just burned up the batteries. There, you got to throw another $8 at the problem. Here's a battery you never have to buy. It's a rechargeable battery built in. The recharging technology is already integrated in here. It comes out of the box charged up. I recommend it, you know, plug it in for an hour. You've got overcharged technology in here, so you don't have to worry about it. Leave one plugged in, because when it goes on, when you lose the power for whatever reason, you forget to pay the bill, somebody hits a pole. My gosh, in Florida, we were losing power all the time. For goodness sakes. Whether you use it as a makeup mirror, if you're doing fly fishing, you want to do a little fly knitting, how about this? You're doing a little hand work. How about when you want to work behind the TV set or behind the computer, you want to hook up your HDMI, you want to hook up your audio cables, any type of cables and cords, it is ideal, it's perfect. Working hands-free under the sink, nobody's got to hold that flashlight for you. Put it in a spot where you need to have light that it would be way too expensive to, you know, hire somebody, hire an electrician. How about this, the old slop sink? You can't see what's going on. Put on the light. You've got the mounting screws are included. Don't worry about that. You can use this as with a handle or the stand. It comes with all the screws you need to make this thing go. Look, you won't get those stickers, but there's the 2 little spots. You can pop it on and pop it off so you can use it if you want. Then you've got all those LED lights. I love this piece because it's an item that you could use, and when the power goes out for the first time and this light goes on, you will be completely pleased that you got it. No one's going to say, that's a waste of money. Here's an opportunity to get something that really works for you 24 hours a day.
Thank you, my friend Tom. Stay in the ordering process. Blue just sold out. I know that. There's red and there's purple and there's pink. All great colors. They are so, so, so good. Well, I am excited about right now. Our today's special is all done, but we are going to bring back an item that launched in my 10-year anniversary show. And for one time only, it's a